Welcome to our presentation maintaining and performing electrochronograph. My name is Nura Afira binti Arifin. My metric number is DD11904. I want to share with you how maintaining and performing for electrochronograph means EOG. So for our introduction, for the first time is kita perlu tahu maksud EOG tu. Maksud ialah satu teknik untuk ukur potensi berdiri kornea mata yang wujud antara depan dan belakang mata manusia. Untuk poin yang pertama pada slide, an eye control based on electrochronograph is designed to develop a system for assistant mobility. Bermaksud, mata yang dikawal oleh electrochronograph yang dirancang untuk mengembangkan sistem membantu agar doktor mudah mengetahui apa masalah yang berlaku pada pasien. Seterusnya, for your information, nowadays there are many help system and control and guard anatomious mobile robot. Yang bermaksud zaman maju ni, apa yang kita dapat perhatikan, many people yang sering menggunakan bantuan robot. Tidak itu juga, assistive robot can improve the quality of life for disabled people. Apa yang kita boleh faham, sistem ini dibantu untuk tingkatkan lagi kualiti hidup orang yang mengalami masalah ini. Contohnya, orang kelainan upaya. Untuk poin yang seterusnya adalah the system constant of a standard electric wheelchair and onboard computer sensor and graphical user interface. Jadi sistem ini ada 3, iaitu kerusi roda elektrik, komputer onboard, sensor dan antara muka pengguna grafik. So, kita pergi kepada learning outcome. Yang pertama adalah operate electrochronograph. Bermaksud cara penggunaan EOG yang sebenar dari segi macam mana dia berfungsi, macam mana dia berinteraksi dengan kita. Maksud interaksi tu tindak balas dia kepada pengguna. Terusnya, yang kedua, carry plan preventive maintenance, PPM. Seperti yang kita tahu, PPM itu adalah carry plan preventive maintenance yang kita tengok dalam barang dia, seperti ada masalah, leakage current atau sebagainya. Ketiga, use electrical safety analyzer. Bermaksud cara guna penganalisis keselamatan elektrik yang sebenarnya. Seterusnya adalah seperti yang kita tahu, this slide menunjukkan kualitatif dan kuantitatif. So, maksud umum kualitatif is based on quality measure tersebut. Untuk kualitatif, berkait rapat dengan nombor yang tertera pada semasa PPE. Okey, seterusnya adalah contoh kualitatif yang boleh dilihat pada electrochronograph. Pada banyak-banyak kualitatif pada slide ini, saya mengambil switch connector. Connector tu tengok sama ada dia elok ataupun tidak. Dia cabut ke apa ke. Lepas tu labeling. Lepas tu AC plug, fuse and display. Display ni masa kita on kan dia ada keluarkan tak dia punya screen. Kalau tak boleh, dia tak berfungsi. Seterusnya, chasing leakage current. Measurement chasing leakage current to ground with grounding conductor of plug connected equipment temporary frame. bermaksud sesuatu arus kebocoran kesis di tanah dengan kondak ke bumi dengan satu peralatan disambung dengan palam dibuka sementara waktu. Seterusnya, operate the unit in all normal mode include ready and die and dan mencatat arus kebocoran maksimum. Untuk chassis leakage current, ini tidak boleh melebihi 300 microampere.
Quantitative grounding resistance using an ohmmeter, electrical circuit analyzer and multimeter with good resolution of fractional ohms. Measure and record the resistance between the grounding pin of the power cord exposed, unpainted and anodized mantle of the cases. Preventive maintenance cleaning. Please follow this cleaning instruction to prevent any damage of the system or the user because of conducting cleaning method that may cause any damage. The BIOS signal plugs. Before that, let us show you what is BIOS signal plugs. The BIOS signal plus electro-autography sensor has been specially designed for seamless EOG data acquisition, either used by itself or in combination with an eye tracker. Our sensor can provide additional insight into your subject's eye gaze patterns. Konfigurasi bipolar ni dengan dua elektrod pengukuran mengesan potensi elektrik di kawasan temporal atau wajah tertentu yang dipilih. Berkenaan dengan elektrod rujukan, ia ditempatkan di kawasan aktivitas bioelektrik rendah. Isyarat yang dihasilkan adalah perbezaan yang terkuat antara kedua-dua petunjuk ini. Ia dapat menghilangkan isyarat yang tidak diingini yang biasa. Faktor pembentukannya yang mudah membolehkan aplikasi distrik di lokasi pendapatan elektrod EOG yang biasa. The BIOS signal plus and sensor should be visually checked before each use and cleaning process to ensure that no mechanical damage occur. Do not clean or use detection surface electrodes. They are only suitable for single use and should be disposed of after usage except indicated otherwise. Do not use detergent or any type of cleaning liquid, as this may damage your equipment and sensor. Next, battery maintenance. Inspect the appearance and cleanness of the batteries and battery room. Clean normal cell, top dead, accumulation. Measure and record the battery fluid voltage and charging current. Visually inspect, discharge and cover for cracks and leakage. Visually inspect for evidence of corrosion. Measure and record the engine temperature. PPM of maintenance. You should know that PPM is maintenance, also known as planned preventative maintenance. This device is cost 6 months interval. PPM also known as planned preventative maintenance or as planned maintenance, scheduled maintenance, PPM maintenance or preventive maintenance. With this form of maintenance, equipment and building fabric inspection and testing are undertaken at regular intervals by specially trained engineers to prevent the potential or breakdown, confirm safety and ensure it is efficient in operation. Next, recording method. Electro-oculographic recording. EOG voltage are higher than EEG signal because the eye is outside of the skull structure. There is no bone to attenuate signal. Next, letter check. And next is default setting. Safe working procedure. First, handling procedures. Before beginning in inspection, carefully read this procedure and manufacturer inspection and service manual. Be sure that they understanding on how operate the equipment, the signification of each control and indicator, and the alarm capabilities. Number 2, safety instruction. Please read the following safety instruction before using your BIOS Plus system with the EOG. sensor to prevent any damage or problem with the user. Signal plus device. Violation of this instruction can lead to interfere signal quality and damage to the signal plus system and user. Number 3. Transportation storage. Relative humidity up to 95% with no condensation. Ambient temperature 10 Celsius to 30 Celsius. Atmospheric pressure between 500 HPA and 1060 HPA. Personal protective equipment (PPE) to minimize risk to test personnel, staff and patient. Many of the procedures include special precautions, follow manufacturer or other appropriate guidelines whenever these devices are serviced or inspected.
Ensuring uptime of operation critical systems. Unscheduled issues can lead to business operation interruption, dissatisfied staff, and reputational damage. Important HVAC systems require regular planned preventative maintenance to ensure optimal operation of a building, reducing the risk of failure. Complying with all industry and international work safety standards. To reduce the risk of failure, prevention is better than cure. The risks of failure could be severe. Failure can lead to interruption to business operations, potentially costing vast sums due to downtime. Improper records, causing issues with compliance bodies, costing additional time, money and resources. A drop in productivity, negative publicity and reputational damage. PPM provides peace of mind through providing call-out cover in the case of emergencies, saving on potential costly repairs, optimizing systems for energy efficiency. PPM is also a flexible and transparent business supporting service, resulting in reduced maintenance costs and spend on energy. PPM can be flexible to your working hours, ensuring no interruption to normal business operations. It is delivered through trustworthy service engineers who are flexible to your environment. Multi-skilled service engineers aid a first-time fix. Online reporting and video supporting media allow for transparent communication. At Thermodile, our mission is to ensure your business will not be interrupted by improving reliability, reducing callouts and saving on energy spend.
The electro-occulogram, also known as EEOG. For this experiment, you will need a heart and brain spiker shield, an Arduino, a computer, and yourself. Let's begin with the setup for left versus right eye movements. We will place the backyard brain's headband on Pablo's forehead such that both electrodes are on either side of one of Pablo's eyes. To improve the electrical interface, we will add some conductive gel in between the electrode and the skin. We connect the red alligator clips of your orange interface cable to the electrodes on either side of the eye and the black alligator clip to a ground patch electrode placed behind the ear. An alternative configuration that results in a cleaner signal is to place adhesive patch electrodes on the outer side of each of the eyes, and the ground as usual on the match blade process behind the ear. The electrode cable configurations are the same as before. The orange cable goes into the orange port on your heart and brain spiker shield, and the USB cable on the other side. The other end of the USB cable goes into the USB port on your computer, and we are ready to begin. So what is going on? The eye is actually a dipole, with the front of the eye being more positive than the back of the eye. As such, when there are eye movements, there are changes in the electromagnetic field surrounding the eye that we can detect through careful placement of electrodes. Our heart and brain spiker shield amplifies the electrical signal the eye generates such that we can view it on a computer. Open our Spike Recorder software, click on the settings button, and select Connect via USB port. Within a couple seconds, the signal should change to a putative I signal you can subsequently examine. You can zoom out of the timescale by using the two-finger motion on your trackpad or the scroll wheel on your mouse, and zoom in on the Y-axis by clicking on the positive button on the left side of the screen. And now let's see what happens when Pablo moves his eyes left versus right. The up and down deflections are the EOG. The signal is much stronger when the electrodes are placed on either side of the eyes. Now let us examine the setup for up versus down eye movements. Reposition the backyard range headband such that one of the electrodes is directly above an eye. Add some gel to improve the interface. Place an adhesive patch electrode underneath the eye, and then connect the red alligator clip of your orange interface cable to the electrodes above and below the eye, and the black ground cable to a patch electrode placed behind the ear. An alternative configuration is to use a patch electrode in lieu of the backyard range headband. And everything else is the same. Now let's take a look at what up and down eye movements look like. Again, the up and down deflections are the EOG. Blinks will also show up in your recordings of up and down eye movements, but you can exploit these to make interfaces. For instance, we can build a blink detector. Go into threshold mode on the Spike Recorder software, move the threshold bar to an appropriate level, and turn on the sound icon. Now, every time you blink, you should hear a beep. You can make monotonal music.
That's all for today. Thank you very much.